command you to! Do it now!
Hey guys, this is the Scoundrel's Cantina and Warcraft has finally arrived and also a review on it. Be careful for spoilers, mates, and let's not waste any more time talking about anything else except Warcraft.
The movie is based on the beginning of the story, when the orcs are being moved from Draenor, which is their homeland, and is being destroyed to Azeroth, which for those who play the game is the place where it all happens. It has tons of Easter eggs, and it's true to the games at most. We think that the canon in the story is being changed a bit because there are differences here than in the actual games, which is expected because we would all be watching the Warcraft movie and know exactly what would happen. The Horde and the humans hit it off as expected, but the true alliance is formed at the very end of the movie. The reason for that is the races of Azeroth witnessed how powerful the Horde really is. A big plus in the movie is that there is no bad side, but just a bad guy with a strong influence. Fans would have been disappointed if the Horde was made to be evil and the Alliance was made to be the good guys, because basically in World of Warcraft there is no bad side, but a mutual enemy and a common goal. We are for the Horde, for those who are wondering, but we love both sides.
CGI was done so well, you would think that actual real-life orcs were the actors in the movie. You can see every muscle, hair, sweat to the detail. When the first trailers came out, it looked incomplete and a bit crappy CGI, but we were deceived. And thank God for that. We saw most of the races in the movie, but it was thought that we would only see orcs and humans at the beginning. But what we got was way more, and that included night elves, dwarves, and Draenei. Although we didn't see them in action yet, but sure will in the upcoming Warcraft movies. There was a lot of new music created specially for the movie, but we were so thrilled when we heard the old music from World of Warcraft games, which is from the cinematic trailers and the main menu. Gul'dan is the main villain in the movie and is a powerful warlock and uses fel magic, which in other terms is demon magic, to open a dark portal to Azeroth and conquer it with the Horde. He looks awesome, especially with the green eyes and tusks coming out of his back. The way they made magic in the movies looks amazing. We are very satisfied with it all.
Anduin Lothar and Durotan are the main protagonists, and they are from different factions. Durotan sees what Gul'dan's fel magic is doing to the world and decides to seek help from the humans because he wants peace and so do they. So he gets pronounced as a traitor. He's the chieftain of the Frostwolf clan, and for those who haven't played the game, that is one of the most well-known clans in the game. There's a battleground in World of Warcraft game which is called Alterac Valley, and that is the place where the Frostwolf clan resides, and also when you're playing it, you can see Durotan's grave. Lothar is the commander of the Alliance, brother of the Queen, human warrior, and a badass character, just as he is in the Vikings TV show, where he plays Ragnar Lothbrok.
Places we see in the movie are Dun Morogh, where the city of the dwarves resides, Iron Forge; Elwyn Forest, Kingdom of the Humans, Stormwood City; Outland Hellfire Peninsula, where the Dark Portal resides; Blasted Lands before they were totally blasted, where the other Dark Portal is on Azeroth; Dalran, City of the Mages and the Kirin Tor; Karazhan Castle, which is in Deadwing Pass and also the place where Lothar's son is killed; and finally Duskwood Forest, where they are ambushed by orcs. We get a good look at the Eastern Kingdom's map, and all we can say is that they stayed true to the game. Stormwind looks exactly the same as in World of Warcraft, especially the entrance, and also an Easter egg there when the Griffin lands at the exact same place where the Flight Master is in the game. The whole movie is basically full of Easter eggs from the game, and we'll do a video on that soon. Orgrim is Durotan's best friend, and the city of Orgrimmar is named after him in the game, just as the land of Durotar is named after Durotan. So they are basically the legendary orcs that changed everything and found them a new home. We also see a Murloc in one scene, which is awesome, and he releases that Murloc voice of his. Lane Rin is the king of the humans and resides in Stormwind City. His son is Varian Rin and is the king of Stormwind in the games right now. Lane turned out to be a hero and a real king who would give his life for basically even an enemy, and especially his people.
Medivh was one of the most interesting characters there, because we remember him from the Warcraft games, and he was mostly a mystery. They changed his story here quite a bit, and I don't think we'll be seeing him again. He's the Guardian of Tirisfal, but in the movie, they just refer to him as the Guardian. He resides in Karazhan, just like he did in the game. He gets corrupted by fel magic and helps Gul'dan to open the dark portal for the whole horde to rush into Azeroth. But the light prevails, and he helps the Alliance return their people to Stormwind City, and in the process dies. In the game, Medivh has a huge influence on the whole world, especially everything involving the Burning Legion and the Undead Scourge. Too bad they ended his story in the movie already, but we never know, they might bring him back.
Okay, let's talk about the Kirin Tor a bit. The Kirin Tor are an order of mages, in other words the wizards, who reside in the floating city of Dalaran. Dalaran used to be in the Hillsbrad foothills, but was moved by the wizards when the Scourge attacked to Northrend. Khadgar is a mage gone rogue, and he was part of the Kirin Tor, but he realized they were a bunch of noobs. The mages were done in a very interesting way because of their eyes, which light up in purple. But enough about that, let's talk about the armory and the in-house in Elwynn Forest. The in-house is done in exactly the same way as in the game, and it would be a dream come true to see that in real life, like the actors did.
Now the armory, on the other hand, gotta say, job well done. All the weapons in there just lined up and waiting, and the shields were made surreal. Amazing job on that. If I could only have like 5 minutes in there, oh my god. Oh, by the way, be sure to check out a horde shield we built. It looks awesome and it's really easy to make. In World of Warcraft, it's normal for an orc to be green, but in the movie, a green orc means that he's corrupted by the fell magic. Didn't actually see these in the movie, but there are also red orcs in the game, and I have a feeling we'll be seeing them in the future Warcraft movies. Talking about orcs, we also see a baby Goel, which we know will become the War Chief Thrall in the future if they don't change the story too much. It's a really good thing we see the orcs being very honorable with their enemies when Lothar is challenged by Blackhand and defeats him. The orcs honor Megora and let Lothar walk free and salute him. There were only two things we didn't like in this movie. One is when orcs are fighting in the Deadwind Pass. In the background, the fight looks very dull and a bit slow. The other thing is more of a movie mistake because Gul'dan basically broke their tradition more than once, and the orcs kind of rebelled against him, but in the end they just listened to him and followed his orders like a bunch of blind idiots.
We rate this movie 9.5 out of 10, and are very satisfied with the way it turned out, and also had a great time at the premiere and got our free World of Warcraft battle chests, even though we already have them. It was amazing to see all of it on the big screen, and we have been waiting for years now, and they didn't disappoint. Be sure to check out our Horde Shield tutorial video and how to prepare for Warcraft video, and like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this one. If you guys want sneak peeks on what we will be doing soon, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Remember guys, God is awesome all the time, and He loves you. Strength and honor my fellow warriors, and we'll see you in another video, you rebel scum.